Well, welcome to Cap Sports Cards. My name is Kevin.
And my name is Luke.
And we've got a video for you today that's a little bit different than your normal baseball card case break. Luke and I love baseball. We love baseball cards. And so anyone that loves these two things knows that numbers and stats are a big part of the game. So we're always interested in the odds on the back of the baseball card packs that you get. You know, it gives you the chances of getting the different variations, autographs, insert cards, and so forth. And so what we're going to do today is test the odds that Topps publishes by opening up a case of 2022 Topps Archive hobby boxes. So there's 10 of these boxes per case. And then what we're going to do is we're going to statistically analyze the results. And now Luke spent his own money on this case. And so Luke, can you tell us why you picked this series of cards or this type of cards?
Yeah, I picked the 2022 Topps Archives because you can see the old timers and all their stats are on the back.
All right, good. Okay, so Luke, another question. Would you tell everyone why we named our YouTube channel Cap Sports Cards?
The word cap is slang for a lie, and we're trying to figure out if the odds are true or they're a lie.
Okay, good. So, Luke, if I told you that the moon was made of cheese, what would you say to me?
That's totally cap, Dad.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. If you're cool like Luke, you already knew what that meant. If you're more like me, you needed him to educate you on that particular word. And so Luke and I spent about 2 hours opening up the case, but we want to spare you watching us open up all the cards, all the packs, because there are a lot of duplicates when you open up a full case. So what you're going to see for the next 5 minutes are the snippets where we opened up the packs with the hits that had published odds on the back of the packs. And so as we open them, we'll show on the screen a count of the cards that we pulled for that particular variety versus how many we would expect to get based on what Topps says, the odds that they publish. And after we open the cards, we'll talk about the results and we're going to make a decision on whether Topps is cap or not. right, so we're going to talk about 3 things in this case that didn't make sense, but I first want to give you a quick introduction into the statistical analysis that we ran. We use something called the Poisson distribution to calculate the odds of getting each one of these cards. And so to use this, we're assuming for now that Topps inserts their cards randomly into packs. We're going to make that assumption. And then we're also going to assume that the odds of getting each card matches what Topps actually publishes. So we're going to make those 2 particular assumptions. And so what we can do then is we can use this Poisson distribution to test if the cards that we get can be reasonably explained given the information that, again, is on the back of the packs. And so for this, what we're going to do is we're initially going to use a 95% confidence interval. And so essentially what that means is just we want to run this test so that we're 95% sure that our conclusions are correct. So on the other side, that means that we've got a 5% chance that our conclusions are wrong. So what I want to do, Luke, I want to have you show us a couple of the cards that are outside of this 95% confidence interval. Some of them way far out, but Luke, can you show us those cards?
Yeah. We have a Jose Altuve postcard blue autograph. It's numbered to 25.
All right, cool.
And then
What else?
a Royce Lewis gold 101.
All right, excellent. We don't open tons of baseball cards, but we've never come close to getting anything that's a 1 of 1 here. So let's talk about that Jose Altuve autograph card first. So again, according to the odds, you should see only one of these every 5,426 packs on average, according to Topps. And so when we use this Poisson distribution, the chances of getting one or more of these cards, not necessarily the Jose Altuve, but the blue postcard autograph, is 4.2% if you open up a case. And so to kind of put that in perspective, you'd have to open up 16 cases or 160 hobby boxes just to have a 50% chance of getting one or more of these cards. So, okay, that's the first one. The second one, that Royce Lewis 1 of 1, is only should be seen once out of every 29,516 packs. And so again, when we use that statistical analysis, we see the chances of getting one of these from a case is actually less than 1%. And again, the stats say that you have to open up 86 cases or 860 hobby boxes just to have a 50% chance of getting one or more of these particular cards. Again, not the Royce Lewis, but that particular type in this Topps archives in a 1 of 1. And so I looked it up, and for at least the price that we paid for the case, if you had to buy 86 cases, you could buy a new Porsche for the same price as buying 86 of these cases. Okay, so then the last issue that we had with the case was that one of the hobby boxes that we opened only had one autograph, when it clearly shows on the top of on the front of the box that there should be 2 autographs per hobby box. And so I was kind of watching Luke when we got towards the end of this 9th box and he was opening it. And so Luke, how are you feeling when you got to the end of that box and you only got one?
I was feeling really upset because it says on the box, it says 2 autographs per box, and we only got one.
Yeah, I expected 2. Yeah. So the one thing was, Luke opened up the 9th box, I opened up the 10th box, and Topps made up for this because in that 10th box, we got 3 autographs instead of the 2. So somehow that second autograph in the one box got moved to the other one. So it worked out okay for us, but if you're the person that happened to buy that 9th box, you're bumming out because you only got one. If you bought that 10th, then you'd be super excited because you got an extra autograph. So you could say that we had a small sample size because we only opened 240 packs, but that's why we use this statistical analysis to understand if the odds are believable or not, and if we can, if it can be explained by the odds and the stats. And so, Luke, here at Cap sports cards, we have to make a call on whether we believe Topps. So, is Topps Cap or are they not Cap?
Topps is totally Cap.
All right. So there you have it. The numbers don't lie. Either we got one of the most rare cases out there, or maybe Topps isn't inserting these cards randomly into the packs, or hey, maybe those published odds that are on the back of the packs just are not correct. I'd imagine that someone would have to go to the packing facility where they package these cards and would have to observe and see, what's going on. So if you enjoy this type of video, then like the video, subscribe to our channel so we can make more of them. There were some other interesting patterns that we saw as we opened up this case. We actually recorded every card, the order, what card it was. And so let us know if you want to see some more videos. Stick around if you want to see some crazy reactions that Luke and I had when we got some cool cards that we didn't necessarily talk about, but we really liked. And we'll show you'll hear some comments from my wife as she was around when we were opening up the case, and she made some funny cracks. So like and subscribe. Oh, we got a black. Oh, no way! Reggie Jackson. Let's see if it's numbered.
It's a tiny card.
Oh, it's numbered out of 99.
Woo!
Oh, no way.
That one to you.
I'll buy this one from you. Black Guerrero. Whoa, look at this one. What color is this?
Ooh.
Royce Lewis. Yeah, let's see. What's it out of? 1 of 1.
1 of 1?
No way, it's a 1 of 1.
It's a 1 of 1? What?
It's a 1 of 1 gold. Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
This is totally Cap.
It is. Yes.
I think we've proven our...
There's only one of them in the universe, and we got that one.
Mackenzie Gore. Also Castro, rookie card. Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Babe Ruth?
Is it signed?
No.